Today we're making my Georgia peach and blackberry galette. In my bowl I've got about 3 medium peaches and a pint of blackberries, and you'll need some flour and sugar and a little bit of pure vanilla extract to start. Now on my countertop I have already made this dough, which I've allowed to chill in my refrigerator for about an hour, and it's literally a stick of butter, some flour, and a little sugar. Now I've rolled it out into a circle. And when you do this, you want to just roll from the center and rotate it as you go. And that just helps you to get an even roll. But remember guys, this is rustic. It does not have to be perfect. And you want to work with it while it's really cold. That's important. If it gets to be room temperature, it'll stick on you, and that's not what we want. So once you get it rolled out to about a 12-inch circle, you want to put it on a pizza pan or a baking sheet, whatever you have there at home. And then it is ready to fill with this delicious fruit. So let's go ahead and put our sugar and flour mixture into this peach and blackberry mixture. And we're just going to stir it up until all that fruit gets coated. The flour is in there to help it thicken, and a little sugar for sweetness. And then we're going to add just some pure vanilla extract, about a teaspoon for flavor. And you just want to stir this around. This is a great way to send summer off in style. Whoop, that one jumped out. He's eager to get in that dough. I would be too. It's full of butter. So good, y'all. So that's it. Once we get it all stirred up, we're going to add it right onto our crust. And you just pile it high. And I'm going to bring it to the center here and just kind of spread it out evenly. And I've got my oven preheated to 425 degrees. Now this is my favorite part. I love to just roll this dough up with all the edges right around this fruit, and it makes the most beautiful presentation. So good, y'all. All right, and now we're going to brush it with a little bit of egg wash and sprinkle it with sugar before it goes in the oven. I'm going to give you a close-up. It's like tucked in a little blanket. Does that look delicious or what? So I've got a little egg wash here, which is just one egg that's been slightly beaten with a little bit of water. And we're going to just paint this egg wash all over that dough, and that is going to ensure that nice golden brown that we all know and love on our baked goods. Oh, this is my favorite dessert. It is one of the most popular recipes on my private chef menu and on my blog, and for good reason. I'm telling you, the hardest part is just waiting on that dough to finish chilling. And that's the way I like to cook, simple and some kind of good. Now I'm just taking this sugar and going right over the top. It's going to just glisten on that dough and help that fruit to shine. Now this bakes for about 25 minutes or until it's golden brown in the oven. See you soon. I have just pulled this Georgia peach and blackberry galette out of my oven. I'm telling you, it is a no-fail recipe. It bakes up beautiful every time. You can see that it's browned around the edges, and that fruit is just glistening from the sugar that we put on it. Oh, it looks good. Now, while it was baking, I've let it cool slightly. But while it was baking, I went out to my garden and got some fresh mint. It smells so fragrant. It's such a nice compliment to desserts. And I love to just put several leaves right down over the top so that every slice has a little green pop of color and a little nod to the garden. And you can slice this right on your baking sheet, and you'll just slice it into like 8 or 9 slices. It serves about 8 people. Oh, it's so beautiful, y'all. Yum. Look at that, steaming hot. You can serve this with a little bit of ice cream or some heavy cream, and I'm telling you, you're not going to go wrong with this. I hope you'll make this Happy Labor Day and make it some kind of good. You get the sweetness of that fruit, and that pastry crust gives you the satisfaction of a pie. Yum.